Carl Zimmer, She Has Her Mother's Laugh, The Powers, Perversions, and Potential of Heredity. Dive into the world of inheritance with our summary of She Has Her Mother's Laugh by Carl Zimmer. Discover the complex interactions between biology and culture, from the Royal Habsburgs and their devastating inbreeding to the groundbreaking work of Gregor Mendel. This book examines the powers, perversions, and potential of heredity, with an in-depth look at inheritance across species, its impact on society, and the fascinating stories behind it. Prepare to uncover the genetic mysteries that influence and shape our lives on a daily basis.
The tragic legacy of genetic purity. The story of the Habsburgs, one of Europe's most powerful dynasties, reveals the complex concept of inheritance. Inheritance encompasses not only traits passed down through genes, but wealth and status as well. The Habsburgs based their inheritance on blood and biology, which ultimately led to their downfall. By only marrying within their select gene pool, they cultivated genetic variation, which caused generations of Habsburgs to be born with various genetic disorders and mental illnesses. The dynasty died out because of infertility issues among Habsburg kings. The tragic legacy of genetic purity teaches that cultivating genetic variation, rather than purity, is key to avoiding genetic diseases. Mendel's peas. Gregor Mendel's experiments with pea plants led to groundbreaking discoveries in genetics, revealing the existence of dominant and recessive traits inherited from each parent. His work paved the way for the discovery of DNA. The power of DNA testing. From Charlie Chaplin's paternity dispute to the identification of the Romanov family members, advancements in DNA testing have revolutionized multiple disciplines. In Hollywood in 1942, a child support case involving actress Joan Barry and Charlie Chaplin was settled using blood tests. The development of DNA testing, however, provided much more accurate results, as demonstrated in the 1991 identification of the remains of the Romanov family. By comparing mitochondrial DNA, forensic scientist Peter Gill was able to confirm the identities of Tsar Nicholas Romanov and his family, who were executed in 1918. Height inheritance, exploring the genetics and environment. In Georgian London, the Skinner family exhibited themselves as curiosities, with their dwarfism attracting public interest. After retiring, they went on tour again, but this time with their average height children, leading geneticists to question the inheritance of height. Studies by Adolphe Quetelet and Francis Galton revealed that height is 86% heritable, but the genetic blueprint for height is complex. Furthermore, environmental factors such as nutrition can impact height growth, with research showing a correlation between national height averages and economic well-being. The mystery of human chimeras. In 1953, scientists were puzzled by the blood type of a woman known as Mrs. MCK. After further analysis, they discovered that she was a human chimera, possessing two distinct sets of DNA. This phenomenon occurs when two twin embryos fuse in utero, or when a child's DNA is absorbed by its mother. The case of Seattle woman Lydia Fairchild, who was accused of stealing her own children as part of a surrogacy scam until her attorney learned about chimerism, illustrates the complications of genetic testing. Chimerism challenges our understanding of DNA and reminds us that test results might not always show the whole picture. The miracle of life. Life begins as a single-celled zygote, which grows and divides into an embryo and then a fetus. Scientists have long wondered how such a complex body can arise from a single cell. The answer lies in a process called methylation, which allows cells to switch off certain genes and activate others that determine their function. A zygote can potentially become any of the approximately 37 trillion cells in the human body due to cells' pluripotent potential and their remarkable consistency once their function is fixed. Inherited traits. Our DNA not only dictates innate traits such as eye color but also influences acquired ones, like learned behaviors and conditions. Studies on mice show that exposure to certain chemicals or stress can change their genetics, leading to the inheritance of these traits to the next generation. The findings suggest that humans may also pass on the after effects of trauma, poverty, and violence to their offspring. This information can prompt us to re-evaluate how we understand intergenerational trauma. Lactose intolerance and genetics. Humans' ability to consume dairy products is due to a genomic mutation that occurred in certain populations after the domestication of cattle. This mutation allows for the continued production of lactase, the enzyme that breaks down lactose, in adulthood. Those who can consume milk products have a gene that has evolved not to deactivate LCT gene, which produces lactase in their non-coding DNA. The mutation occurred in populations with a strong tradition of cattle herding and provided an advantage during times of food scarcity.
As we conclude our journey through She Has Her Mother's Laugh, we've gained a deeper understanding of heredity and its far-reaching consequences. We've witnessed the fall of the Habsburg Empire due to intense inbreeding, examined the meticulous work that established foundational principles of genetics by Gregor Mendel, and explored acquired traits and their heritability through studies on third-generation mice. The book not only unveils the intricacies of inheritance but also emphasizes the need to acknowledge the limitations of our understanding of DNA, especially in legal contexts. By comprehending the perilous balance between the powers and perversions of heredity, we can better appreciate the potential it holds for our lives and future generations.